The 5 euro cent coin dated 2001 from Spain, ESPA, is part of the first official euro coinage issued following Spain's adoption of the euro as its currency, which formally entered non-cash circulation in 1999 and physical circulation on January 1, 2002, making 2001 one of the foundational pre-circulation minting years for euro coins. Produced in advance to ensure smooth monetary transition, this coin belongs to the lowest denomination tier of the euro system and was designed to facilitate small, everyday transactions while symbolizing European unity combined with national identity, and it follows the standardized specifications mandated by the European Central Bank for all 5-cent euro coins, including a diameter of 21.25 millimeters, a thickness of approximately 1.67 millimeters, and a weight of 3.92 grams, composed of copper-plated steel, which gives the coin its characteristic reddish-brown color and magnetic properties, a practical feature intended for vending machines and automated coin handling systems. The edge is smooth, distinguishing it from higher denominations with reeded or grooved edges and reinforcing tactile recognition for users, including the visually impaired. The common reverse side, shared by all Eurozone countries for the 1, 2, and 5-cent coins during the first series, 1999 to 2006, was designed by Rolf Lederbogen and features a geographical map of Europe, showing the European continent in relation to Africa and Asia, symbolizing Europe's place in the wider world and emphasizing cooperation rather than isolation, with the denomination 5 euro cent clearly inscribed alongside horizontal lines connecting stars, visually reinforcing the idea of unity and communication among European nations. The obverse, national, side of the Spanish 5-cent coin depicts the Cathedral of Santiago de Compostela, one of Spain's most iconic religious and architectural landmarks, and the final destination of the historic Camino de Santiago pilgrimage, a route walked by millions. Over centuries, chosen as a national symbol to represent Spain's deep cultural, spiritual, and historical roots within Europe, the cathedral image is rendered with fine linear detail, showing its Romanesque and Baroque elements, and is surrounded by the word ESPA, the minting year 2001, and 12 5-pointed stars, which represent the European Union and symbolize perfection, completeness, and unity rather than the number of member states. The coin was struck primarily at the Real Casa de la Moneda, Fábrica Nacional de Moneda y Timbre, FNMTRCM, in Madrid, Spain's official mint, using high-speed coining presses capable of producing millions of coins annually, and the 2001 issue had an extremely large mintage, reaching into the hundreds of millions, as Spain prepared for euro introduction, which makes the coin very common in circulation and generally of low monetary value above face value, except in exceptional conditions such as uncirculated, UNC, or brilliant uncirculated, BU, examples, mint sets, or error coins exhibiting misstrikes, off-center designs, die cracks, or plating anomalies. From a numismatic perspective, the 2001 Spanish 5-cent coin is valued more for its historical significance than rarity, as it represents Spain's transition from the Spanish peseta, a currency with centuries of history, to a shared European monetary system, marking a profound economic and psychological shift for Spanish society, socially and economically. Coins like this played a crucial role in familiarizing citizens with euro denominations, prices, and physical handling during the early 2000s, when public education campaigns, dual pricing, and widespread distribution were necessary to avoid confusion and inflation fears. Despite debates over the usefulness of low-denomination euro coins due to inflation and production costs, the 5-cent coin remains legal tender across the Eurozone, and Spain continues to issue it, though with declining circulation frequency. Environmentally and technically, the copper-plated steel composition reflects cost efficiency and durability, while also contributing to discussions about sustainability and the long-term viability of small coins. Culturally, the presence of Santiago de Compostela on everyday currency reinforces national identity within a supranational system, reminding users that while the euro is shared, each country contributes its own history and symbols. Overall, the 5 euro cent 2001 España coin stands as a modest yet meaningful artifact of early 21st century European integration, blending standardized economic function with deeply rooted Spanish heritage, and remains an accessible entry point for beginning collectors, historians, and anyone interested in the tangible expressions of political and cultural change through coinage. The next top. The €5 cent 2002 Air coin is part of Ireland's very first euro coinage, making it historically important as a symbol of Ireland's entry into the Eurozone and the wider European Union monetary system, which officially began on January 1, 2002, replacing the Irish pound, punt, after centuries of use. And this small copper-colored coin carries far more cultural and political meaning than its size suggests. The coin is composed of copper-plated steel, giving it its distinctive reddish tone. And magnetic core, measures 21.25 millimeters in diameter, weighs 3.92 grams, and has a smooth edge, making it the smallest and lightest denomination in the Euro series, intended for everyday low-value transactions such as small change in shops, public transport, and vending machines. The obverse, national side, of the Irish 5-cent coin features the iconic Celtic harp, a symbol that has represented Ireland for centuries and appears on official state documents, presidential seals, and earlier Irish coinage, with a harp design created by engraver Jarlath Hayes and inspired by the historic Brian Boru harp housed at Trinity College Dublin, while the word Air, the Irish language name for Ireland, is inscribed to the left of the harp, emphasizing national identity and the preservation of the Irish language within a modern European framework. Surrounding the design are the 12 five-pointed stars of the European Union, symbolizing unity, solidarity, and harmony among the member states. And, unlike some countries that use different designs for different denominations, Ireland chose to use the same harp design across all euro coins, reinforcing a strong, unified national image. The reverse, common side, designed by Belgian engraver Luc Loix, is shared by all Eurozone countries and displays a large numeral 5, the words Eurocent, and a map of Europe showing the EU as it existed at the time, reflecting economic cooperation and cross-border integration. Coins dated 2002 were struck in large quantities to meet initial demand for the euro's launch, and although the coin bears the Irish national design, it was not minted in Ireland, as Ireland did not have a domestic mint at the time, instead contracting production to foreign mints such as those in Finland, France, and the Netherlands, which is common for smaller Eurozone countries. From a numismatic perspective, the 2002 Irish 5-cent coin is considered very common in circulated condition and holds minimal monetary premium above face value, though uncirculated examples, mint sets, or coins preserved in pristine condition can be of interest to collectors, particularly those specializing in first-year euro issues, Irish coinage, or European monetary history. Over time, the coin has also become less frequently used in daily transactions in Ireland due to cash rounding practices introduced in 2015, which reduced the practical use of 1 and 5-cent coins, adding an extra layer of historical significance as a denomination that helped usher in the euro era but gradually faded from everyday circulation. Overall, the €5 cent 2002 Air coin represents a quiet but powerful milestone in Ireland's economic evolution, blending ancient national symbolism with modern European identity and standing as a tangible reminder of a major transition in the country's financial, political, and cultural history. The next top. The €5 cent coin of 2005 from Ayr, Ireland, is a small but historically rich piece of modern European numismatics, representing Ireland's cultural identity within the Eurozone and the early years of the euro currency system, which officially entered circulation in 2002. The coin follows the standard euro specifications, with a diameter of 21.25 millimeters, a weight of 3.92 grams, and a thickness of about 1.67 millimeters, and it is composed of copper-plated steel, giving it its characteristic reddish-brown color and magnetic core, designed for durability and easy recognition in daily commerce. Like all euro coins, it has a common reverse side shared by all euro-using countries, designed by Luc Loix of the Royal Belgian Mint, depicting Europe in relation to Africa and Asia with the denomination €5 cent and horizontal lines symbolizing unity, while the national obverse side is uniquely Irish and features the iconic Celtic harp, a centuries-old symbol of Ireland that appears on Irish coinage. As far back as the 12th century and is closely associated with Irish sovereignty, music, language, and national identity. The harp shown is based on the Brian Boru harp preserved at Trinity College, Dublin, rendered in a clean, modern style, surrounded by the word IRE, the Irish name for Ireland, written in Gaelic script, emphasizing the country's linguistic heritage, and the year, 2005, beneath it, marking the coin's date of issue. The design was created by Irish artist Jarlath Hayes, whose work was selected after a national design competition held before Ireland adopted the euro, making the Irish euro coins notable for having a single, consistent national design across all denominations rather than different designs for different values. The 2005 issue falls within a period when Ireland was experiencing significant economic growth, often referred to as the Celtic Tiger era, and coins from this time circulated heavily in everyday transactions, such as small retail purchases, vending machines, parking meters, and public transport systems. In terms of minting, Irish euro coins are produced on behalf of the Central Bank of Ireland, primarily at European mints such as the Royal Mint in the UK or other contracted facilities, and while exact mintage figures for each denomination can vary by source, the 5-cent coin was struck in tens of millions, making it a common circulation coin rather than a rare collectible. Nevertheless, it holds interest for collectors as part of year sets, national euro collections, or thematic collections focused on Celtic symbols or harp imagery. From a legal and monetary standpoint, the coin has legal tender status throughout all euro area countries, though in practice low-value coins like the 1 and 5-cent pieces have gradually seen reduced usage in some countries due to rounding practices, adding a layer of social and economic context to their study. Condition plays a major role in numismatic value, with circulated examples typically worth only their face value, while uncirculated or mint-state coins, especially those preserved in official euro sets, can carry a small premium for collectors. Beyond its monetary role, the 2005 Irish 5-euro-cent coin serves as a miniature artifact of European integration, Irish national symbolism, early 21st century economic history, and modern coin production technology, illustrating how even the smallest denomination can encapsulate layers of art, politics, culture, language, and everyday life within a single piece of metal. The next top. The 5-euro-cent coin of Slovenia dated 2009 is a small denomination circulation coin that forms part of Slovenia's national euro coin series introduced after the country adopted the euro on January 1, 2007, marking Slovenia as the first former Yugoslav republic and the first of the 2004 EU enlargement states to join the Eurozone. And the coin reflects both the standardized European monetary system and Slovenia's distinct national identity through its design and symbolism. The obverse, national side of the Slovenian 5-cent coin features the profile of Primus Trubar, a central figure in Slovene cultural and linguistic history, widely regarded as the father of the Slovene written language, a Protestant reformer of the 16th century who authored the first printed books in Slovene, and whose inclusion on the lowest value coins emphasizes the country's emphasis on cultural heritage and national identity even in everyday transactions, with Trubar's name, Primus Trubar, inscribed alongside his portrait and the year, 2009, indicating the minting year, while the inscription Slovenija identifies the issuing country. The reverse, common European side, designed by Luke Luix for all euro-cent coins, shows the denomination 5-euro-cent surrounded by a stylized globe highlighting Europe in relation to Africa and Asia, symbolizing Europe's place in the wider world and the unity of the Eurozone. With vertical lines and stars referencing the European Union flag, the coin is composed of copper-plated steel, giving it a reddish-brown appearance while keeping production costs low, and it has a diameter of 21.25 millimeters, a thickness of approximately 1.67 millimeters, and a weight of 3.92 grams, with a smooth edge, making it easily distinguishable by touch from other euro denominations, which is especially important for accessibility and daily use. The 2009 issue was struck for circulation, not as a commemorative or collector-only release, and was minted primarily at the Mint of Finland. Rahapeja, which has produced euro coins for several smaller euro area countries, including Slovenia, due to the absence of a large domestic minting facility, and while exact mintage figures vary by year and are less publicized for low-denomination coins, the 2009 Slovenian 5-cent coin was produced in sufficient quantities to meet circulation demand, making it relatively common and affordable on the numismatic market today. In terms of circulation, the coin was widely used in Slovenia during a period when cash transactions were still very common for small purchases, public transport, bakery items, and everyday retail, though over time the practical use of 1, 2, and 5-cent coins has declined across the Eurozone due to inflation and rounding practices, yet Slovenia has continued to issue them as legal tender. From a collector's perspective, the 2009 5-euro-cent coin of Slovenia holds modest numismatic value, typically worth only face value in circulated condition and slightly more in uncirculated or mint-set quality, but it is significant as part of complete Euro date runs, national sets, or thematic collections focused on cultural figures, early Euro adopters, or post-Yugoslav statehood, and it also serves as a tangible artifact of Slovenia's integration into European political and economic structures in the early 21st century. Symbolically, the presence of Primus Trubar on such a small coin reinforces the idea that national language, literacy, and identity are foundational and belong to everyday life rather than only to grand monuments or high-value currency, and the continued issuance of the design without alteration reflects Slovenia's stable approach to Euro iconography, making the 2009 5-euro-cent coin a small but meaningful piece of modern European monetary history that combines practical utility, historical memory, and supranational unity in a single, humble object of daily exchange. The next top. The 5-euro-cent 2017 B refers to the Belgian 5-cent coin issued in 2017 as part of Belgium's standard euro circulation coinage, and it carries both technical and historical significance within the Eurozone monetary system. This coin has a denomination of 5 euro cents, 5 cents, and is composed of copper-plated steel, a material chosen for durability, magnetic compatibility with vending machines, and cost efficiency. It has a reddish-brown color, a diameter of 21.25 millimeters, a thickness of about 1.67 millimeters, and a weight of 3.92 grams. All standardized across the euro area so that 5-cent coins from any member country can be used interchangeably. The edge is smooth, distinguishing it by touch from higher denominations, and the coin was struck by the Royal Mint of Belgium. On the obverse, national side, of the 2017 Belgian issue appears the portrait of King Philippe, who ascended the throne in 2013, facing right. This design was introduced in 2014 and continued through 2017, showing the king's effigy surrounded by the 12 stars of the European Union, symbolizing unity and cooperation among EU member states. Also visible on the obverse are the country identifier B for Belgium, the year 2017, and the mint mark, a stylized helmeted head of Archangel Michael, along with the director's mark, often a small symbol such as a star or other emblem, both of which are traditional features of Belgian coinage and help numismatists identify the exact minting authority and period. The reverse, common side, of the coin, shared by all euro area countries, was designed by Luc Luix and depicts a large numeral 5 with the word Eurocent and a map of Europe, emphasizing the shared currency system. By 2017, the updated map version showing the expanded European Union was already in use. In terms of mintage, Belgium typically produces millions of 5-cent coins per year for circulation, and the 2017 issue is considered common, meaning it is not rare and holds no significant premium above face value in circulated condition, though uncirculated examples from mint rolls or coin sets may sell to collectors for a small markup, especially if well preserved with full original luster. The coin was released during a period when several European countries were debating the usefulness of low-denomination coins due to inflation and rounding practices, yet Belgium continued issuing them for consistency within the euro system. From a collector's perspective, the 2017 Belgian 5-cent coin is valued more for its role in completing date sets or King Philippe portrait collections rather than for scarcity, but it still holds educational and historical interest as part of Belgium's modern monetary history. Overall, the €5 cent 2017 B represents a practical, everyday object that also reflects Belgium's national identity, European integration, modern minting technology, and the economic realities of the Euro era, making it a small but meaningful artifact of contemporary European numismatics.